Hey, what's going on, everybody? James here, your ABX audiophile. I appreciate y'all being here today. Today, we're going to kind of take a couple seconds to talk about something that's probably been reviewed a few times. I know Cheap Audio Man did them. There were a couple of, I think Z did them, Zero. I think a couple other people kind of talked about them maybe back when they first came out. The Emotiva GR-1 headphones. And so they're kind of to me, they're already an oldie but a goodie. And I really enjoy them. And I've had probably, I don't know, maybe 10 or 12 sets of headphones over the, last 3 or 4 years. The Monolith 1060s being one of my favorites. I still have those. I love those. So really, I kind of like to talk about stuff that I end up kind of keeping and really enjoying and actually kind of using, and not just kind of reviewing for, maybe a week or two and then throw a review out on it. That's really not kind of how I want to do my stuff. I kind of want to just talk about stuff that I end up keeping and that I really kind of like. And these really are one of the ones that have stuck with me over the last year or so. I actually got them with the big Ego DAC, which is a really cool DAC. I like it. Well, we'll talk about that. It's a good DAC. But so these are really cool. The Emotiva GR1s, of course, the vegan leather, super, super smushy. Like if you look at this guy, let's see if I can smush it on that side. Nice and soft right there. Really, really comfortable. They got the perforated holes in here so it breathes really well. It compresses and comes back to its form super quick. You can kind of see it doesn't compress and stay down. They've got really large indicators in there for the left and right, which is really cool. They kind of call it a open back, closed back. I guess they kind of refer to this as a hybrid. If you look super close at it, you can see there are little teeny holes in there. So it kind of acts like a open back, but it's kind of a closed back hybrid. So, and all metal construction here. We've got nice, short, you can hear that. Nice short increments of adjustment. So the adjustment is really, really accurate. So you can get that right where you want. So you can go all the way from like there to maybe like 1.5 inches on either side. So that's kind of cool. And it clicks in really good. This feels really robust. I don't have a problem when you put them on your head, adjusting these things out, getting them all dialed in. And it stays. You can't really, you'd have to yank on it pretty good to kind of get them to move. But so there's full height. So you can see there's plenty of room even with my hat. And then, I don't know if I have a big head or not, but all the way down, it's just a little bit above my earlobe. So I like about 3 clicks on either side right there. They fit perfect. And it's kind of really comfortable right there. Super good cushioning. I can wear these for a long time, which I don't find with other headphones. The Monolith 1060s I did. Some of the other headphones I've had, they just, some of them are so bulky and these big head pieces and stuff. So I really look for something that I'm actually going to wear for a while. And so I kind of find that I do a lot of video gaming. This is kind of like I used to run a nonprofit stream. So this is was my streaming studio here. So I do a lot of video gaming in here, and I can find, I can put in a 10 or 11 hour session, on some game that I'm really into, and I can wear these and no discomfort even after multiple hours of gaming. So super, super comfortable. The headset, again, nice and cushiony, a little bit more rigid than the earpiece, but there's plenty in here. And again, you have these little holes, these little perforations for breathing. Really good construction. This is pretty solid. It is a little bit flex, so it kind of gives you, depending on the width of your head, you can get some pretty good range on this thing. Let's see, it's got the 2.5 millimeter. You can see the connectors here. It's got these, you know, wooden-ish rings around there. You can see there's kind of a little bit of a grain to it. It comes with these really nice cables. You could probably upgrade them, I suppose, if that's your thing, but we've got really nice interconnects here. Got the nice little connections. Bada bang. You got 2.5 millimeter red and green. You can kind of see there. I don't have a cool focus, but you can see the 2.5 millimeter green there, and then 3.5 millimeter going actually into the and they're kind of a fabric, so they're really, you can see they're really pliable. They work really good. Let's see, how do they snap in? Let's get these tuned up here. Oh dear, had to tie a knot in it. What they used to tell me when I was in the field: if you can't tie a knot, tie a lot. So again, you have the right and left in there, so that's kind of cool. There is no markings on the bottom of them, so you can't see that. But if you look at your your cords here, there is a very small L and R on each one of those. You would not be able to see those. Well, maybe you can a little bit. Maybe if you're watching on your phone, you won't be able to see that. But they do have a little designator left and right there. And then, of course, you've got it in your cup. So as far as the connections, let's see how she fits. Yes, nice and tight. That 2.5, listen to that. I mean, that thing engages super, super nice. Almost kind of hard to pull out. Clicks in significantly. No wiggle, no movement, no issue there. Both the same on both sides. Yeah, that's really nice. I really like that. So that's kind of cool. And then they roll up really good. They kind of don't really have a memory, so it's not like they're going to get all wadded up and feeling weird over time. So that's the cable that comes with it. Super cool. Let's see, what do they say? I've got their website pulled up here. I'm not a huge techie. I'm not a huge techie headphone guy. I'm not an engineer. I don't, didn't go to school for anything. I just know what sounds good and what I like. So their website says frequency response 23 hertz to 24 kilohertz. So that is a massive range. 106 dB efficiency. So that's kind of cool. Let's see, 2.5 millimeter. We talked about that. They say amplifier compatibility, super efficient, so you can really run them with everything. I run them on my SML 8018, which is my desktop setup. I also run them just with my iPhone 12, my iPhone 12 Max Plus. Perfect, no issues there. I've plugged them into my stereo downstairs, into my Emotiva PT100. Let's see, I've used the headphone out on my Cambridge DAC 100. So there's all different kinds of ways I've used them and enjoyed them and never found an issue anywhere else. Dynamic driver with copper clad aluminum voice coil, ultra low mass diaphragm. They call it a semi-open back. So like I said, you can't hear as much. Like when the wife walks into the room, she's not going to hear what you're listening to. But if you get to cranking, you can hear it in the room. So there is a little bit kind of a hybrid open back thing. So if you like that. Ear cup body, natural ash wood. Water jet machined ear cup. Let's see. They get in some dimensions and stuff like that. Nothing really. It comes with a nice little zip case that's all formed to it. It actually kind of looks like a butt. If you look at when I first got the headphones, it comes with this zip case. I wish I had it. I don't know where I put it because I just listened to them in here. But you zip it up and it's got like these little mounds to it. It looks like a butt. So I thought that was pretty funny. Let's see. Oh, the big Ego DAC. I wanted to kind of touch on this. I got this with the headphones when I ordered them. And I wanted to use this with my PC. So I have a custom PC here. So basically I just ran the USB to the PC, and then I routed the audio from the computer to the DAC, and then the headphones plug in right here. And so I would just kind of sit it up here on the shelf and I would listen to it. And it had a little software thing that you downloaded, which was horrible. The software control mechanism that they had set up for the PC was just ridiculous. There was no memory. Every time you turn your PC on, there was so much boost that came from however the system worked, that it was just like, oh my God, you'd have to open the software every time, reduce the gain by like a ton, just to get it compatible. And it wouldn't control by your PC volume control. You actually had to open the app and bring it down. Otherwise, it was just insanity. You'd have to turn your volume on your PC like way down to even have it listening. So I didn't use this, but for probably, I don't know, maybe a week on my PC, and then I just eliminated it. It works great in other ways, but it is really a huge boost to the gain for some reason. I don't know what the situation was. So anyways, I just eliminated it. Running through my 8018, my SMSL 8018, that thing has, a DAC that does a decent job, and I haven't had any issues. So that's kind of the look at the Emotiva GR-1 with the big Ego. If you're interested in them, they have them on the website there. They're still $299. I would say out of all the headphones I had, I find the value worth the $300. I use them more than any headphone I have. So, in this game, it's all about what you're going to listen to and what you're actually going to use. So, for me, I love them. They're comfortable. They fit me. They sound great. Kind of a laid back sound, kind of maybe like a scooped little sound. The bass is definitely boosted a little bit, which makes them kind of fun, especially like when you're gaming or watching movies. The trebles is kind of up there a little bit, so you get a little bit of brightness, but not too much. That's a little bit rolled off. But compared to like my Monolith 1060 planers, which are kind of like in the same price range, so the 1060 Monolith planers, I've actually done a review. If you look in the stuff here, they're a full open back planer driver. I mean, it's just, the thing is accurate and crisp and clean, and that's not what these are. These are more fun. They're more boom. They're more bang. They're more gaming. They're more, movies. They do well for listening to music. But if I really want to get down to critical listening, I'm going to put my Monolith 1060s on, just because I feel that they're a little more accurate, and they kind of are built a little more for like audiophile music listening. Not to say that these don't do a good job, because since I've got these, I've probably listened to my Monolith 1060s maybe like 10 times in the last year and a half. These are my daily drivers right here. So super cool. But anyway, if you want to check those out, they are a really nice headphone. They are built really well. They're minimal. They're not big boxy, walk down the street and you got these freaking garbage cans on your head. They fit really nice. So if that's something that you're looking at, me, I'm a Emotiva fanboy. So of course I'm going to like everything they do. But anyway, hope you enjoyed the video. Please hit that subscribe button down there in the bottom right hand corner, and we've got a lot of cool stuff coming. I just got a set of these JBL. I do a lot of traveling, so I got a set of these nice JBLs. They're about 200 and some bucks. Noise canceling, Bluetooth. I'll be doing a review on those. I got some SMK speaker wires, power cables coming in. I just ordered a brand new set of the Focal Cora 806s. Those are supposed to be here tomorrow, so we're going to do a review on those. They were like 50% off. I think they retailed out at like 900 and some bucks, and they're on sale right now for like 500. I got the custom stands. So we're going to be shooting out a review of those hopefully this weekend. We're going to do a bunch of, as you know, if you watch my channel, we got the mini DSP UMic 1 And we got REW downloaded on the gaming laptop. We've been doing some measurements. So we're going to get some high-end cables in, power cords, and speaker wires. And we're going to run some measurements, and we're going to do some actual blind A/B testing. So stay tuned for that stuff. Make sure you hit that subscribe button so you can get all that content. And I appreciate everybody. Have a good weekend. Enjoy your listening. However you do it, it doesn't matter. And ABX Audiophile out. Later.